Keeps control for Thompson. Pass for Stevens, wide open underneath on the basket. Great pass.
Backs down, now kicks out, up top to the left side, Caden Dahl. Dahl hesitates, then takes the three and knocks it home good. Dahl to get the turn. Carr trying to keep those legs underneath, then Cassette gets him down, and there's the pin.
Rebounded by Kendra Severson. Severson, here comes Bevins back the other way. Bevins, little contact, roll it in, good for Elena Bevins, and we're tied.
Through and Zeller with an excuse me bump, and here goes Semp for takeoff.
Halsted Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Hey, good evening, basketball fans, and welcome into Kindred, North Dakota on a beautiful December evening. We're sitting in a wonderful gymnasium filled with excitement all around. Hillsboro-Central Valley Region 2 foe coming into Kindred, North Dakota to take on the Kindred Vikings. Kindred Vikings have their home opener, their season opener, about to kick off here tonight. Hillsboro-Central Valley comes into Kindred with an 0-1 record. They already have a game under their belt. They took on Central Cass. We'll talk about that and a lot more here as we enter into the pregame Ivory Insurance pregame show. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Ivory Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to ivoryinsurance.com to get a free quote. My name is Josh Almaris, and as usual, it's basketball time, and I'm joined by Nick Nicholas, Mr. Eggy, the Eggmeister Eggman. Nick, how you doing?
Doing good. Hopefully, woke up, lost my voice a little bit. Hopefully I can make it through this sucker.
We're kind of a beat-up crew for those that need to know or care to know. I have one good functioning eye right now, and you kind of have a half of a voice going right now. So we're a three-eyed, 1.5 voice crew here tonight, and we are. That doesn't take away from the excitement that we have, though, right, Nick?
Correct. I'm excited for this basketball game. Usually, these two teams over the past decade have put some good battles out onto this basketball court, and Kindred coming off of that one-loss season last year, looking to avenge that.
Yeah, absolutely. Two historically dominant programs that have had their fair share of athletes be pumped out. We'll try to give some love to all those alum throughout the evening tonight, but a big welcome in once again to the Ivory Pregame Insurance, the Ivory Insurance Pregame Show. Kindred Area Arts Partnership Night, a night at the game for the arts program, so all kinds of action going on here in Kindred. We're going to step away for about 2 minutes, and when we come back, we'll continue with the Ivory Insurance Pregame Show.
Centered, community supported. For more info about upcoming school events and news, go online to kindred.k12.us. Make your stop before or after the game at the Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota. Stop out throughout the week for mouth-watering lunch specials weekdays and mark Friday nights down on the calendar for prime rib, ribeye steak, or some walleye at the Knickerbocker. For more information or to find out about daily specials, give the Knickerbocker a like on Facebook by searching the Knickerbocker. Great food and good people. You can find it all at the Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota.
Lakes Community Co-op delivers more than just propane into a tank. They deliver a commitment to customer safety with professional, knowledgeable service. Lakes Community Co-op propane customers can relax because having a monitored tank allows Lakes Community Co-op to know tank levels and therefore make timely deliveries. This takes away all your worries. Call 1-888-935-2281 for propane from Lakes Community Co-op. For more information, visit lakescommunitycoop.com.
Hey fans, welcome back into the Ivory Insurance Pregame Show. Talk a little bit about each of the teams that are squaring off here this evening. The first, we'll start with the visitors from Hillsboro-Central Valley. The Burros coming in with one game under their belt. Like I said earlier, they took on Central Cass on December 14th at Hillsboro, and they lost 59-56, the Burros did. So 0-1 to start off the year. I need to double check. I'm pretty sure that game was at Hillsboro-Central
It
Valley.
was.
Nick? Okay, yep. So a tight game. Hillsboro is a probably in talking with Coach Rotvold in the pregame interview sponsored by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. In talking with Coach Rotvold, who's in his 28th year at Hillsboro-Central Valley, he said, we're an inexperienced crew and we got to find some things out early. Taking Central Cass in a tight one indicates that this is an inexperienced crew, Nick, but they're eager, right? A lot of time you get those inexperienced crew, and they're very excited to show off what they're able to do. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, they may be inexperienced, but they know what Kindred's going to bring to the table, and I don't think they're going to back down here tonight in Kindred, North Dakota. They want to come knock off the big dogs.
They're very well coached. Like I said, Coach Rotvold in his 28th years, 32nd overall. His assistants, Marcus Hagness and Thomas Gieske. And the other thing is that these guys that are on the court right now, they've played with some really good players. Jacob Brandt graduated from HCV. He's playing basketball at Augustana right now. And Landon Olson playing football at Mayville State. So there were some good athletes that these Burros got to play with last year. We'll look at starting lineups a little bit later. The Burros ended last year 10-12. They lost in the first round of the region, a stacked region up in Region 2. They lost to Thompson in the first round. The Vikings, on the other hand, they had an outstanding year last year, and they return a lot. Talking about Hillsboro maybe being a little bit inexperienced, the Vikings are experienced. You hate to compare different groups, but this is about as good of a team as Kindred has put on the floor. We'll say at least tied for one of the best yet to be proven. Team that was 25-1 last year. Of course, lost in the state championship, a thrilling state championship. Vikings came on the wrong end of that. They lost to Devils Lake 59-54, but a great year last year, 25-1. That doesn't mean a hill of beans when you enter this season.
Correct.
But what I will say about it is they return a lot of those same guys, Nick.
They do. I mean, you got a couple D1, not just a couple, a few D1 athletes running around on the basketball court for the Kindred Vikings. These seniors, led by Carson Ossie, Jake Starcevic, Presley Peraza, they all know what happened last year, and they're ready to come avenge that championship loss. In the Dakota Heritage Bank pregame interview with Coach Whale, once again sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. Thank you to Dakota Heritage Bank for sponsoring the pregame interviews. Coach Whale said they know the expectations. Now it's just a matter of getting them to play together and be unselfish. This is a team that's very motivated, and they want to avenge that one loss that they had last year. So should be a fun matchup. Both teams coming in with a little opposite end of the spectrum. Let's take a look at the starting lineups after we take about a minute break. We're about 5.5 minutes away from opening tip-off. We'll step away for about 90 seconds and come back with the Irie Insurance pregame starting lineups.
Central Valley Schools has provided me with so many opportunities. Whether you are in the sports, the arts, or any other activities, there's something for every student to get involved in, and the teachers are pretty cool. I'm Tyson Sumby, a senior at Central Valley High School. My favorite thing about Central Valley High School is the community, because we are well put together. Find your favorites at Hillsboro-Central Valley Schools. This message is from the Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsboro, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank, strong communities.
Hi, I'm Preston Ettinger with Lux Wealth Advisors in Mayville. At Lux Wealth Advisors, we believe financial planning is about more than numbers. It's about your future. We provide small town service with big company resources.
Hi, my name is Hunter Torgerson at Lux Wealth Advisors. As your neighbors, we understand the unique challenges you face.
Whether you're saving for your child's education, planning for retirement, or starting a business, we're here to help every step of the way.
With personalized strategies tailored just for you, we help turn your financial dreams into achievable goals. Lux Wealth Advisors, your trusted partner for a brighter financial future.
You've got a lot more going for you this holiday season with Mayport Hardware, Trail County's Hardware Hank. This is a season of making memories with the ones that matter most. Whatever's on your wish list this year, Mayport Hardware has the tools and supplies to make that holiday magic come to life. Tim and Sue and their staff wish you a happy holiday season. You've got a lot more going for you, not just this season, but every season of the year at Mayport Hardware, Trail County's Hardware Hank on Main Street in Mayville.
All right, fans, welcome back into Kindred. We're going to play around with the audio and make sure that we've got this at the right level. Thanks for those that are giving us some feedback there. Let's take a look at our starting lineups. Starting lineups are sponsored by American Crystal Sugar. Live the sweet life. Great careers, quality products, grower owned. CrystalSugar.com. Quick, going to go through and talk about the starting lineups. Like I said, we're going to keep working on our audio here. First for Hillsboro-Central Valley, they'll start with number 2, Chase Hafley, junior guard, stands 6'1". Number 4, Tyson Leshik, junior guard, 6'1". Number 32, Bryce Miller, sophomore guard, 6'3", is the third starter for the Burros. Keithan Mueller, senior forward at 6'5", wears number 43, and his forward mate stands 6'4", wears number 45, also a senior, Ben McRitchie. Once again, the Burros are coached by Elliot Rotbold in his 28th year, social studies teacher at HCV. Marcus Hagness and Thomas Gieske. On the Viking side of things, tremendous amount of experience once again. Number 2, sophomore guard, standing 6'5", Brooks Bacco. His guard mate will be number 14, senior at 6'4", Isaac Spellhaug. A lot of size from the Vikings. Carson Ossie stands at 6'9", wears number 5, Jacob Starcevic, 6'2", forward, wears number 10, and Presley Peraza, senior at 6'5", wears number 12. So once again, Bacco, Ossie, Starcevic, Peraza, and Spellhaug. Vikings are coached by Brad Whale in his 18th year. Brent Plant, Matt Hagan, and Jimmy Hoy, along with Dennis Sumption, are his assistants. We're going to step away for a minute and continue to work on our audio. We'll see you back.
You can buy beef by the quarter, half or whole beef from Mueller Beef, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or whole from Mueller Beef out of Hillsboro. You can buy beef by the quarter, the half or the whole beef from Mueller Beef, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or whole from Mueller Beef out of Hillsboro.
Our Savior's Lutheran Church in Hillsboro, North Dakota invites you to experience the love of God. Our Savior supports all youth with academics, athletics, music, art, dance, and drama, and offer meaningful opportunities for people of all ages. Join us for worship at 8:30 or 10:30 each Sunday morning, in person or watch on television, HTC Channel 34, or online, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or at oslchillsboro.com.
Hey fans, welcome back in. Once again to the Irie Insurance pregame show. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote. It is night at the game for the Arts tonight. There is the community pep band rocking and rolling right now. Community choir is here. There is a chili feed and going to nominate, or there's going to be an award for the best chili given later on. There is some North Dakota student art on display. Simply Sparkle here doing some free hair tinsel, quilt raffle, a chuck-a-ball, all kinds of excitement and energy in the house. Of course, Kindred Area Arts Partnership, a proud sponsor of all things Kindred. And talking about the arts, it's worth giving a shout out to the back-to-back one-act state champions of Kindred. It is Tanya Newmiller's second year of winning the state one-act. Her and Derek Morin had another phenomenal year winning the one-act championship for a second year. Carson Getty won Superior Actor honors at the region and at the state, and Taryn Raisler was honorable mention at the region. A fun crew that did an outstanding job. We're going to continue to work through some audio. Hopefully we're going to get this all squared away beforehand. We're going to take a 1-minute break as the community choir is set to do some singing. We'll be back in about a minute.
At Polar Communications, innovation is in our DNA. We're pioneers, always looking ahead to what's next to ensure our communities thrive. We were the first in the state to offer gig services, and we didn't stop there. We continue to lead the way in delivering high-quality, reliable technology to your doorstep. A better experience starts here.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Keep going, more.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Visit with Ryan Opdahl, your local Farmers Union Insurance agent in Hillsboro.
Here's a message from Tim Cassette, Golden Harvest Seed Sales in the Hillsboro area. When it comes to your operations needs, they want to hear from you, which is why they're committed to listening first. From farmer-focused R&D teams to their Gold Series soybeans and game-changing corn products to the insights shared through the Illuminate digital platform, everything offered is an answer to what they learned from you. For Golden Harvest corn and soybean seed, visit with Tim Cassette Seed Sales, Hillsboro, 701-430-0877.
You know, parenting is hard for all of us. And so providing those little resources that we can share for those conversations that are hard to have and to kind of be that icebreaker for both professionals, parents, and then open up that conversation to the more engaging conversation that's needing to be had.
Being a parent myself, oftentimes it's the simple things that make a difference.
As a busy parent myself, just engaging with your kids, making it an everyday thing so they know that you're there, they can always come to you when those difficult situations do arise.
Contact Trail District Health Unit in Hillsboro for more information.
Hey fans, welcome back. Hopefully we're getting the volume squared away. Right now, the community choir, the Kindred Area Arts Partnership Community Choir under the direction of Levon Knuckleberg is doing a tribute to the armed services. Fun little addition to the pregame here. The Irie Insurance pregame show is packed today. Once again, Irie Insurance, get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote. As we wrap up some of the pregame festivities, we're going to take another short break here, but don't fret. High school boys basketball will be underway in not too long. We'll see you back in about a minute.
Right Implement in Hillsboro. 701-636-5692. For shop and field service, farm equipment sales, repair on all equipment, in the field, on the farm, and in the shop with Wright Implement in Hillsboro. 701-636-5692. Check out Wright Implement for farm equipment, repair and service of equipment and all trucks on Caledonia Avenue in Hillsboro. Wright Implement, 701-636-5692.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsboro Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsboro Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
In a world of chaos, you need superhero-level protection.
I keep telling everyone they need to get the right protection for their lifestyle. Some do. We do.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. Get the right protection for your lifestyle. Go to IRIinsurance.com to get a free quote and consultation.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest Coaches Show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the True Grade Pull-Type Bulldozer Blade from Degelman Industries. At 34 inches, the True Grade is the tallest pull-type bulldozer blade in its class. Our streamlined design will make cleaning ditches, grading roads, digging ditches, leveling fields, and moving snow easier and more efficient than ever. The Degelman True Grade, engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
All right, fans, the community choir is just wrapping up. Once again, under the direction of Levon Knuckleberg. Did a very nice job. Excellent tribute to all the members of the armed services, and a special thank you to anybody sitting on their couch right now and have or are currently serving our wonderful country. We appreciate all the sacrifices you make for the freedoms that you can provide to us. Once again, thank you to all of you who have served our country. We're going to step away as the national anthem goes, and when we come back, we'll be ready for starting lineups.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting what's important in life.
See your local Farmers Union Insurance agent, Jennifer Worley in Cavalier.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Almost half of the energy used in homes goes toward heating and cooling the spaces we live in. Energy Star certified heating and cooling equipment can improve your comfort while lowering electric bills. Through its Bright Energy Solutions program, City of Hillsboro offers rebates for a wide range of energy-efficient equipment like heat pumps and central air conditioners. You can also get a rebate for having your cooling system professionally tuned up. Call the City of Hillsboro to learn more about rebates or visit BrightEnergySolutions.com.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thanks for tuning in to your live event. Josh Almaris alongside Nick Eggman. The Irie Insurance pregame festivities have come to a close. Once again, get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. And we're going to wiggle our way right into the American Crystal Sugar starting lineups. Live the sweet life, great careers, quality products, grower-owned, crystalsugar.com. Once again, the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros come in with a record of 0-1. They have already taken on Central Cass and fallen to them. We'll see how they do in the Kindred Vikings home opener. First onto the court is junior Chase Halfley, wears number 2. He's 6'1" guard. He'll be followed by number 4, Tyson Leshik, an all-region football player, junior guard, 6'1". Next onto the floor will be Bryce Miller, sophomore. Once again, wears number 32. He's a guard, stands at 6'3". Next coming onto the floor will be number 43, the big man for the Burros, 6'5" Keithan Mueller, senior forward. And finally, for the Burros will be senior forward, 6'4", number 45, Ben McRitchie. Elliot Rotvold, the head coach for the Burros, once again in his 28th year, social studies teacher in Hillsboro. His assistants are Marcus Hagness and Thomas Gieske. Last year the Burros were 10-12. They lost in the first round to Thompson. They're 0-1 right now. They would love for nothing more than to spoil the home opener for the Kindred Vikings. Speaking of the Kindred Vikings, they are about to kick off their home opener with number 2, Brooks Bacco, the sophomore 6'5" guard, making his way on to the court. Carson Ossie wears number 5, slicks back that shaved head, goes and fist bumps the officials and opposing coach. He stands at 6'9", and wears number 5. He's a UND basketball commit. Speaking of college commits, it's Jake Starcevic, the Army commit for football, sophomore, senior, 6'2", was on the court. And now prancing his way across the lineup is Presley Peraza. Wears number 12 and is 6'5". And some fresh blood here. New starter, Isaac Spellhaug, number 14, senior guard, stands at 6'4". Vikings are coached by Brad Whale, his 18th year here, but he's been coaching since 1998 with stints in Linton, Oaks, Mandan. He hails from Ashley, North Dakota. His assistant's Brent Plant. Brent Plant is a Kindred High School grad. In fact, Brad Whale coached him back in 2008. Matt Hagan of Oaks, I believe Coach Will coached Matt Hagan as well. And Jimmy Hoy, the illustrious Jimmy Hoy, the West Fargo Packer All-Star back in the day. And some fresh blood on the assistant coach spot. Dennis Sumption joins the staff for the Vikings. Vikings were 25-1 last year with a heartbreaking loss in the state championship to Devils Lake. That doesn't mean anything. We got a new season underway right now for the Vikings. Jake Starcevic controls and gives over to Brooks Bacco. Bacco with the ball, working against Miller, and it eventually makes its way into the hands of Spellhaug and out to Ossie. Ossie swings it across to Bacco. Bacco works the baseline, spins, shoots, off the glass, no good. Rebound goes to Bryce Miller. The Kindred faithful have to continue standing. Miller with a three-point attempt, no good. Rebound, Starcevic. Starcevic up to Bacco. Bacco across to Spellhaug. Spellhaug kicks it out to Ossie. Three-point basket, no good. Rebound's going to go to Chase Halfley. But I think, did they get a foul on that?
I think they might have called the foul on Isaac Spellhaug there, Josh.
Good call. So Isaac Spellhaug going to pick up his first foul. Team's first. We're 40 seconds into this game. Inbound goes to Miller. Miller works against Ossie. Gives it up to Leshik. Leshik moves to his right. Scoots it across to Halfley. Halfley goes all the way across the court to Miller. Miller dribbles to his left. He's guarded by Peraza. The ball's kicked out to Leshik. Leshik throws up a crazy one. Nice pass there, and the first dunk of the year, the first points of the year from the UND commit, Carson Ossie. Nice rebound there by Starcevic and an excellent pass. Hillsboro comes right back down the court, and they get 2 points from Ben McRitchie. Here's Osi going to show off everything. Yes, he does. Osi has 5 as the Vikings lead 5-2. Osi has a dunk and a three-point basket from the wing. Pink shoes, new hairdo, freshly inked commitment to UND, and 5 points in the books for Osi.
Saw Dave Richmond walk in the gymnasium today. I bet he's not liking this hot start from Osi. He's going to have to game plan around him for the next 4 years.
Here's Bacco. He tries to save it, but excellent play by Miller, and Miller takes to the hoop, but no good. Rebound goes to Peraza. Here come the Vikings. Kick over to Starcevic. He's going to take his shot at a three-pointer. No good. Rebound goes to Miller. There's a Miller and a Mueller. I think I've been good so far. Mueller wears number 43. Keithan Mueller, excuse me, and Bryce Miller 32. Ball's knocked out of bounds, and Hillsboro is going to retain possession, specifically Chase Halfley, the junior guard, works to his right as he picks up a screen. They try to go inside to Miller, but Osi says, no way. Oh, man, what a nice play there. Bacco to Peraza. And that's one thing that Vikings fans are going to be fully aware of, is there's going to be some dunks in the gym. There has been the last few years, but specifically this year, there was Osi wants it. He wants it. He's clapping. He fakes, puts up another three, and nails it.
Bangs it. Hot start from Osi here in Kindred.
There was a basketball pump-up night, and they did a dunk contest at that basketball. I don't think there's very many schools in Class A that can say that they could do a dunk contest, but they weren't just barely getting the ball in, Nick.
Brooks is jumping over both of his sisters. Presley's doing windmill dunks.
It was quite the show, and I know they're excited to keep that going. Case in point, there's an alley-oop and a dunk already in the books here tonight. Hillsboro-Central Valley has the ball, trailing by 8. Luke Starcevic checked into the game. He gets a steal, gives to Spellhaug. Ball's kicked all over the floor, and coming up with it is questionable.
I think that's going to be a foul on Brooks Bacco there. Got a little too aggressive diving onto the court for that basketball.
That it is. Bacco picks up his first foul. Team's third. Presley Peraza has 1, Spellhaug has 1, and Bacco has 1. That's a foul. Fouls, by the way. Vikings lead 10-2. Hillsboro-Central Valley looking to cut into that lead. Here's a three-point attempt by Leshik. No good. Rebound.
Good hustle play.
Absolutely. Halfley rebounds it, but it goes right back to the Vikings. Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds and go to Hillsboro-Central Valley. A lot of up and down here early on. Nick checking into the game. Alexander Duffner for the Burros. Inbound goes to Leshik. Halfley eventually gets it to Miller, and they try to go inside to Duffner, but going to be another foul going against the Vikings.
Yeah, got behind Luke Starcevic there, and in between Peraza and Starcevic. Got to get a little clean look there. Starcevic tried to block it. Got a bunch of arm there.
Well, the Vikings,
younger Starcevic, that is.
They can throw it down. They can hit threes. They're also going to make you work for it. Anybody who's ever played for Coach Whale knows that defense is one of his top priorities. So they're going to battle you hard down below and make you earn it. A lot of football standouts with Brooks Bacco, Jake Starcevic, Luke Starcevic. Kylan Swenson will come off the bench. Gabe Whipple.
Isaac Spellhaug.
Isaac Spellhaug, of course, yes. So they bring some toughness to the court as well. Inside is the attempt to Peraza from Bacco, knocked out of bounds, but going to stay with the Vikings. 10-2 here, 3:50 left in the first quarter. Bacco gives a thumbs up. to his squadrons. And then gives OC
OC
third
again.
time. Not the charm this time, but Bako gets the offensive board. Starcevic going to work inside. Nice move there on Leshik. But Leshik's going to be called for the foul. It's his first, team's first for the Burros.
Yeah, Starcevic there just used his power. He's a big boy, was strong, bodied his way up there and got that shot up at the basket.
Don't be deceived by the fact that he's a sophomore. He's a big, strong young man. Bako also a sophomore. Speaking of strong young man, in comes Kylan Swenson, number 21. And for the Burros, Kritzberger in, and McRitchie steps back onto the court. Luke gets the front end but misses the back end there. 11-2, Vikings by 9. Burros move the ball around. OC working against Miller. Now it's Bako. They go to the corner and then back up top. Knocked away by Bako, but retained by Miller. Ball's with McRitchie now. He gets into the paint, stops, pops, no good. Rebound, Bako. Oh, Kylan Swenson wasn't ready, but the decoy worked out because it goes right to OC. OC tries to give to Starcevic, but the Burros get it, and Miller quickly works it up to Kritzberger.
It looked like OC might have had a clean shot at the hoop there, but tried to dump it down to his teammate. Unfortunately for the Vikings, didn't work out.
Here comes Luke Starcevic on a 2-on-1 with Kylan. Kylan Swenson goes up and strong to the hoop. Kylan Swenson in the scorebook right now. Swenson with his first 2 points of the year. Down low.
Wide open.
A miss there, and then a rebound. Can't get the putback. It's Alexander Duffner, the junior forward. Going to be a foul against Kylan Swenson.
Yeah, it looks like the Vikings tried to run a little full court trap there. Snuck behind. Good hustle play by number 21, Kylan Swenson, to get down and at least challenge that shot attempt down low.
First foul on Swenson, 5th foul on the team. It's one thing about the Vikings is they will play a lot of guys. I would expect 8, maybe 9, if not more tonight. Nick, what do you think?
Yeah, I could see 7. We've seen 7 so far. We could maybe see Whipple come off the bench and help a little bit, but I don't know how much further they're going to go past Whipple.
Still a team that's, looking, you'd assume the top 4 guys are going to get a lot of action and playing time and continue to earn that playing time and all the awards that come with what they are capable of doing, but there's going to be plenty of opportunities for the bench players as well to see what they can do and to finagle themselves a little bit of playing time or even bigger roles. Here's Starcevic on the steal. Slows things up and then takes to the hoop. Nice move and a good lay in there by Jacob Starcevic. He's in the books with 2. OC still leads the way for the Vikings. He has 8. 2 from Starcevic, 2 from Peraza, and 2 from Swenson. Luke Starcevic with the free throw, and that's the 15 points. Benjamin McRitchie, the lone basket for the Burros. Here's a three-point attempt, no good by Miller, and the Vikings are quick up the court with it. Alley-oop, oh yeah.
Yep. Saw that one coming from a ways away.
And Jacob Starcevic with a phenomenal assist there. Brooks Bako, he has entered the books with a slam-a-lam-a-ding-dong alley-oop style. And the Vikings lead 17-2. We'll take a minute break.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms, saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage, our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger, Cannon, and the 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Needham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and Seedex sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149. Needham Seeds Caledonia.
We want to thank our friends at Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency. From banking to insurance, let Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency handle your requests. For more information, go online to kindredstatebank.com. Thanks to Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency for sponsoring our timeouts. That timeout came at 97 seconds left in the first quarter, and after 3 dunks already put in the books by the Kindred Vikings. Hillsboro-Central Valley has the ball. They retain it. Must have been a tip there. And now it's Duffner who picked up his dribble, but he gives it to Rognes. Rognes, good defense by Swenson. It's Miller now who tries to work around Starcevic. Starcevic going to be called for a foul. It's his second.
Going to be his second on the big man.
His second, team 6th. In comes Presley Peraza. And waiting to come in will be Benjamin McRitchie, senior forward. A couple of senior forwards.
Must be, that's team 6th. Yep, so that rule, it was last year that rule got put in. Every quarter, once you get to 5, you get to shoot 2 at the line.
So they don't change the fouls, and
nope,
they just keep it at 5.
5.
Team 6. So team 6. Miller unfortunately misses Bolt, but he gets the rebound, kicks it out to Halfley, and Halfley is able to hit the 3-point bucket by Chase Halfley, the junior guard. Ball gets tipped out of bounds there. In comes Carson Ossie. Carson Ossie, senior, who stands at 6 feet 9 inches. Inbounds to Brooks Bacco, sophomore, at 6 feet 5 inches. 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Vikings by 12, 17-5. Isaac Spellhog goes all the way across to Ossie. Ossie then goes inside to Bacco, who goes down low to Jake Starcevic, who bounces it on the line. And Hillsboro-Central Valley will get the ball. 44.2 left in the first quarter, 17-5. Vikings lead. Miller works to his left, takes nicely. Peraza gets up. Speaking of gets up, his older brother, Jaden Peraza, just jumped 6 feet 11 and won the NDSU alumni meet, 6 feet 11. Ossie almost puts that one down. He'll take the layup instead. 6 feet 11 is the best high jump in the Northern Sun and 6th in the nation. He won NSIC honors as trackster of the week, Jaden Peraza did. And another alum sitting in front of us, Dawson Schaefer, doing some track at Hamlin. Brooks Bacco hits another bucket, and with 5 seconds left, that could be how things end. Hillsboro-Central Valley, are they going to get a shot off? No, they are not. And it's 21-5 as the Vikings. Nick, there was some excitement for this game. Certainly the boys were excited, but 21-5 would showcase that they were maybe more than just a little excited to get out here.
Yes, I know Brad Whale last week I went and stopped by practice after school, and he goes, I've had enough of this, just practicing. We need to get on the dang basketball court and play someone. And he must have had the boys ready to go.
Sounds like something he was saying while he was rubbing that bald head of his, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. We'll leave on that one. We'll be back in a minute.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsboro, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argusville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
Hey fans, perfect timing there by Nicholas Hagman. Nick, it's been a long time since we've been able to be on the air together, hasn't it?
Certainly has.
Back in the days of summer baseball, I think was the last time, 13-year-old baseball games.
The 13-year-olds, yep.
Yeah. It's good to be back. Good to be back, and a phenomenal product that we get to follow here with the Kindred Vikings, both the boys and the girls. Girls in action on Thursday, and you and I will be here.
Valley City comes to town.
In Kindred for their home opener. The girls actually start later than the boys at home this year, despite the fact that the girls have already had 3 games. A lot of action on the court.
Ooh, they counted that too.
Yes, Keithan Mueller ends up getting the steal and foul. There was a lot of banging around down in the paint, and Keithan Mueller, the senior forward, is rewarded.
Yeah, if anything to be upset with how the Vikings have started this game, I think it's the turnovers. They've been a little sloppy on both sides of the court, and are throwing that ball around even when they're trying to get up and quick. Yes, we've seen a couple dunks here, but they're throwing some balls out of bounds as well.
Yes, Isaac Spellhaug's second foul there. And it'll be the team's first, right, Nick?
First of the quarter, yes.
Okay, and now the three-point play by Keithan Mueller is complete. 21-8, Vikings lead. Baco with the ball, works the baseline. Athletic move, but can't finish. And the rebound goes to Hillsboro-Central Valley. It's Halfley with the ball, gives over to Miller. Travel called against the Burros. Gonna turn the ball over to the Vikings. Gabe Whipple, we mentioned, he'd be the 8th guy, and he's in the game. Number 22 gives to 2. Gabe Whipple, a junior guard, has the ball right now. Ball fake, and then gives to Presley Peraza. Well, some good defense there by Mueller. He's come into the game and really made a way of things. Here's a rebound and a putback by Tyson Leshik.
This is exactly, if you're Hillsboro-Central Valley, come out and start this second quarter. Down 21-5 after the first, come out here and you're going a 5-0 run.
Yeah, Keithan Mueller's a starter. I didn't mean to make it sound like he was coming off the bench, but he's come out this quarter and had a phenomenal start, a steal, a bucket. He got fouled, put one in, and then now was responsible for a steal that led to a couple points. So Hillsboro-Central Valley on a little bit of a run. They're on a 5-0 run here to start the second.
Yeah, just like I was talking about too, Presley Peraza kind of got lackadaisical up at the top of the key, and Mueller took advantage and slapped the ball right out of his hands and went out and got his team a couple more points.
Halfley charged for the foul, his first. Starcevic trying to put an end to the 5-0 run, and he does. Jake Starcevic at 3 points now. Carson Ossie leads the way for the Vikings. He has 10, and 3 for Mueller and 3 for Halfley on the Hillsboro side of things. 1 for 2 for Starcevic. Hillsboro-Central Valley trying to add to their second quarter lead here. 3-point basket off the mark, knocked out of bounds, going to go to the Vikings. Vikings led 21-5 at the quarter break, and Hillsboro-Central Valley early on in this corner lead the quarter 5-1, but trail the game 22-10. Brooks Baco gives over to Peraza. He works against Leshik. Gives over to Baco. Baco puts it up, no good. Rebound goes to Mueller. Off of Starcevic's foot, and the Burros retain possession.
Starcevic kind of hung back there and waited to try and go pickpocket. Got it, but went off his foot.
With the ball is Bryce Miller, sophomore guard. They work eventually into Duffner, and Duffner can't get it to go. Peraza with the rebound.
There's good defense there by Peraza. Challenged the shot, boxed out, turned back around, and went up high and got that rebound.
think there's going to be a foul here called against Bryce Miller.
Yeah, that's got to be tough for any team in the state. You see Peraza at the top of the key running full speed down at you, going at the hoop. How are you going to try and stay in front of him there?
He's quick. He's athletic. He's got. He's long. He's triple jump champion last year in track, and he can. He's just so athletic and quick. And you're exactly right. They go inside to Jake Starcevic. Going to be another foul against the Burros. This one's going to go against Alexander Duffner. His first. The junior forward will send Starcevic back to the line. Starcevic connects on that one. And he has 4 points.
Yeah, him and his brother and his dad took a little trip to FedEx Field this past weekend to go watch Army play Navy. That had to have been a great experience for them to go see.
Great experience, but not the outcome that the Army commit wanted to see.
Correct.
Army, the heavy favorites in that game, got upended by their arch rival. I haven't talked to them about it, but everybody says that's a bucket list item. If you're any kind of a sports fan, Army-Navy is supposed to be the one of the creme de lis of all sports. And not only did they get to experience it this last weekend, but Jake Starcevic planning to go to West Point and potentially playing it over the course of the next 5 years. And that's another thing with this lineup. We won't beat this to death here, Nick, but it's at least worth mentioning. The Vikings start Brooks Bacco, who is getting looks in football and basketball. Just went to the University of Minnesota. Carson Ossie, who's going to play at UND. Jacob Starcevic, who's going to play football at Army. Presley Peraza, who's going to have a tremendous amount of opportunities in track and basketball. Isaac Spellhog's got opportunities in football and could have some in track. Kylan Swenson could have opportunities. Luke Starcevic was on visits in football. I mean, this is such a athletic group of young men. I'm sure I missed some in there as well. 24-10, Vikings lead. 5 minutes left in the second quarter. Burros play catch with it. They eventually work it down into the corner for Duffner, and then to the wing to Miller. Miller goes down to the baseline. Travel.
It's going to be a travel. Yep.
Travel against McRitchie. Good position there by Peraza. In comes Bacco, Luke Starcevic, and Chase Halfley. Vikings lead 24-10. Bacco with the ball, working against Halfley. Goes to Ossie. Ossie's hit twice from that spot. He goes inside to Bacco. Starcevic strengthens his way down, but can't get it to fall. Foul's going to be called against the Burros, and Luke is going to get 2 shots. This foul's going to be against number 2, Chase Halfley. It's his second foul of the night. Lucas Starcevic, the sophomore, misses his first attempt. He's got 1 already, 1 for 2, now 1 for 3 from the free throw line. First team All-State football player, makes 1 of 2 and is 2 for 4. He has 2 now in the books. Almost a collision at half court there, but the Burros eventually get it into the hands of McRitchie, who misses, and now the Vikings will counter. 25-10 here in the second quarter. Kylan Swenson for 3, just short. Rebound, McRitchie.
And Kylan's not afraid. Knew that shot was a little short. Ran right into Big Boyville and is not afraid to go get his nose dirty and try to go get that rebound.
Here's McRitchie off the mark, and the rebound goes to the Vikings. I believe it was Bacco who brought
That's
that one
deep.
down. Ossie takes a deep one. Rebound goes to Peraza. He kicks out to Bacco. Bacco goes inside. He finger rolls it into the net for 2. Bacco has 6. 27-10 Vikings lead. Halfley finds the foot of Ossie.
Ball.
And the kick is called
Got some subs checking in here for both teams.
We got Spellhaug coming in for the Vikings, and it looks like Kritzberger for the Burros. Did I miss anybody else there, Nick?
I think 2 Burros came in. I can't see.
Inbounding, it'll be Mueller. 3-point attempt is good for Archer Kritzberger, Archer Kritzberger, a senior guard, 6 feet 1 inch. That's the second 3-point basket for the Burros, and it's 27-13. Good defense once again by Mueller. We said that we've been saying that a lot tonight. Baco into the paint, ball's on the floor, and it's going to be picked up by Kritzberger. Miller gives back to Archer Kritzberger. Kritzberger thinks about it, then he pops it on over to McRitchie. McRitchie to Miller, no good rebound, Lucas Starcevic. Leshik is on defense immediately, and now I think he's going to get called for a foul at midcourt. Tyson Leshik. Picks up his second foul. And Jake Starcevic, it's been a lot of Starcevics at the line tonight.
Yes, it has.
I think those are the only 2 for the Vikings, and they're both, Starcevic, yeah, I think they're both 2 for 4. Nope, Jacob is 3 for 4. 3 for 5 now. And Lucas is 2 for 4.
Well, at least when they get home tonight, they both can't make fun of they can both make fun of each other for those misses at the line.
Chase Hafley and Alexander Duffner into the game for the Burros. You think there's some table talk banter going on between those 2?
I don't think.
Okay.
I know there's some table talk banter.
That's funny. That's Teddy. Teddy's 4, that's one of his favorite things to say now. I say, do you like this? I don't like it, Dad. I love it. It's I don't know where he gets his wit from, that young man.
I have a hunch.
You do? The hunch to go down low to Duffner didn't work for the Burros. That gets out of bounds, and the Vikings will have it up 28-13, 2.5 left to go here in the second quarter. Been a fun night, home opener for the Vikings. A lot of excitement in the air. Add to that the Kindred Area Arts Partnership night at the game with a community pep band, community choir, short there by OC. And looking down the court for the ball was Archer Kritzberger, but the Burros couldn't get it there.
OC is not afraid to fire from deep here tonight.
Here's a 3-point basket by Mueller. Mueller has been showing off some great defense. Now he's got a 3-pointer to add to it. There's going to be a charge. Brooks saw that there was an opening there, and great defense there by the Burros. Only thing I was wondering was he in the arch? But I think he does a great defense there.
He was definitely established, just not sure where his feet
exactly.
were.
Yeah, and those are not fun charges to take. I was joking around with Kennedy Baco about when they were playing Wahpeton on how, just take a charge against Scoutwood. That's all you got to do. And it's easy for us to say sitting in the comfort of this press box here, right, Nick? But some people just love to do it, and it paid off for the Burros there.
Oh, yeah, that's one of the most hyped plays your bench is ever going to get when you take that charge.
Good take there by Mueller, but couldn't get it to go, and the putback.
And 13-7 here for the Burros in the second quarter.
Alexander Duffner gets that putback, and he's on the board there. So, yeah, the Hillsboro has definitely outplayed the Vikings in the second quarter here.
100%, Josh.
13-7. The Burros lead this quarter.
Ooh.
Here's a 3-point attempt off the mark by
good
Mueller.
look.
He would have had back-to-back threes. He hit the last 3 for the Burros. 65 seconds left. Jacob
That might be another one.
Oh. He's going to draw another foul and go to the line again. Jacob Starcevic is.
Thinking that might have been a charge again, but I'm pretty dang sure his feet were inside the cylinder on that one.
Yeah, Archer Kritzberger, the senior, going to be called for his first foul. Get that towel roll in there. Mr. Ambrosius, the towel man.
staying busy out here on a Tuesday night.
Yeah, and there's a lot. Like I said, I was going through all the stuff that was going on. There's a chili feed. There's a vote. There's a chuckaball coming up. There's a quilt raffle. Just a ton of. It's the one thing that a lot of people love about small communities is it's not just about athletics. There's a lot of the arts.
Yep.
Obviously academics and just overall community that that makes it special. And that is in full veil here in Kindred tonight. So Starcevic has 7 points. He missed that free throw, and 29-18 with 48 seconds left. That ball is going to go off of Osie's hand and stay with the Burros. Very good response by the Burros here in the second quarter.
Kind of like what we talked about in the pregame show. They may be inexperienced going against a very experienced Kindred team. They're not going to come out here and settle down for this Kindred team and say, hey, here's the game. We're going to bring everything we got to the Kindred North Dakota tonight.
Mueller misses there. Absolutely, Nick. And I mean, this is a crew that when you're inexperienced, you got nothing to lose. You come out and you give it everything you got. Like we had said earlier, they played in a phenomenal region. They played against the likes of like Dang Dang at 4 wins. And then on their own team, they've had some fantastic players in Brandt, who's at Augustana. And they have some phenomenal competition that they have faced. Jacob Brandt at Augustana, Landon Olson at Mayville. So that inexperience, that youth, and seeing kind of how the things have happened.
They've seen how to attack the game.
Yeah. Osie up to 11 now as he made that first free throw, and he hits the second as well. He has 12 and leads the way for the Vikings. He's got a dunk, 2 3-pointers, a field goal, and then makes a couple of free throws.
So we'll see if Hillsboro-Central Valley elects to take the final shot of the quarter here. There's about 3/10 left on the shot clock, or on the game clock to the shot clock, so they'll have to get a shot up.
26, 25, and 24 and change on the game clock, so they can hold for the last shot, but they're going to have to get one up with.
I think that's exactly what they're doing here.
Well, a very good quarter by the Burros, and they can add to it right now. They're going to shoot it earlier than maybe they wanted, but they got a wide open look there, and they're going to get the offensive board too. They're going to get it down low. 2 good chances. Here's a third, and it's denied. They're going to get a 4th chance, the Burros are. Oh, and they can't get it, but they get the 5th. Unfortunately, after the buzzer.
The horn has gone. So
an exciting second quarter, a great response by the Burros. They were down 21-5, and now they trail 31-18. The fun first half of basketball action underway. We're going to take a break here, and we'll take a look at the halftime stats. We'll come back with the First Class Mortgage halftime show. First Class Mortgage is locally owned and operated. First Class Mortgage is more than just their company name. It's the way they do business. More on that to come in about 2 minutes.
At Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks, they make sure your vehicle gets the best standard of care to get it back on the road as quickly as possible. Lonnie and his team are some of the most highly trained in the industry. With state-of-the-art technology and superior products, your vehicle will leave in great condition. With their drive-in claims area, the process is smooth and easy. Let Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks provide you and your vehicle with premium care and attention. Open 8 to 5:30 Monday through Friday. Abra Auto Body and Glass of Grand Forks.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Many factors impact your ability to increase profits on the farm. Make sure your planter is an asset and not a liability. Some limiting factors in making the perfect planter pass are row maintenance, meter calibration, and downforce management. It will not cost you anything to have the conversation about identifying solutions for these limiting factors. Agassiz Precision Ag, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger, and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Well, fans, welcome into the First Class Mortgage Halftime Show. Locally owned and operated First Class Mortgage is more than just their company name. It's the way they do business. Whether you're buying a new home or refinancing your existing mortgage, their dedicated team takes the time to understand your financial situation. They provide first-class service, first-class knowledge, and a first-class experience at the lowest interest rates. For more information, go online to firstclasscorp.com. Thanks to First Class Mortgage for sponsoring the broadcast. We are up in the Farmers Union Ryan Opdahl broadcast booth. Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance of Hillsboro. He does home, auto, business, life, and farm insurance. Visit the agency downtown Hillsboro or call 701-436-5777 to talk with Ryan Opdahl. We're up in the Ryan Opdahl Farmers Union broadcast booth. And Nick, had a little off-air conversation. What do you think of that first half?
It was good first half. Vikings came out punching right away. And Burrows took all those punches and then punched right back in that second quarter. And that was fun to see. It's a 13-point game right now, but it could be a lot worse. Kindred only put up 10 points in that second quarter. Hillsboro outscored them in that second quarter. And I think if you're the head coach for the Burrows right now, you're up in that locker room and saying, hey, boys, we're going punch for punch with the #1 team in the state right now. Keep going out there. Don't slow down and give everything you got to these boys from Kindred, and maybe we can come back out and try and sneak one out here in Kindred.
Yeah, they outscored the Vikings 13-10 in the second quarter. Of course, the Vikings came out real fast, 21-5 after the first quarter. So the Vikings came out like you kind of expect, super excited, home opener, a lot of action and energy. Outscored the Burrows 21-5. But like you just said, Burrows definitely no quit. 13-10. They won the second quarter, and that puts us right now to 31-18 at the halftime. By the way, what you're looking at is the FM Acro team number 2. These are girls ages 7 through 14 that practice out of the American Gold Gymnastics, and they hope to one day be a part of the nationally acclaimed FM Acro team. So the action never stops here in Kindred.
No.
Nicholas.
Never does.
You kind of alluded to it already, but if you are the longtime veteran coach, Elliot Rotvold, what are you telling your boys in the locker room right now?
Kind of like what I already said a little bit, but, I mean, you stick to your game plan. You see it's working. Kindred, we talked about a little bit, is sloppy with the basketball right now, especially in that second quarter. Keep being aggressive. Go for the ball. What do you have to lose type of mentality. If you pick up a couple fouls, we'll spell you. But our best chance at winning this game is we got to keep getting these turnovers and keep putting up good, high-quality shots.
And on the Coach Wales side of things, I mean, like we said, both of these teams are trying to get some guys to prove themselves. It's very early in the season, as coaches oftentimes do. They want to provide as many opportunities as they can to the youngsters, to everybody, really. What's Coach Will got to what do you think he's telling his squad?
Kind of like just what I talked about with Hillsboro, but he cannot be happy with how many turnovers they have as a team. That is killing them, and it's putting up way too many opportunities for this Hillsboro team. If you're the Coach Whale in there, you got to shore up your passes. Two-handed passes, no more one-handed passes. Hit people in the chest and start putting up better quality shots here. Don't take those contested ones fading away. Go get to the rim. That's what this team is. They're slashers. They'll kick it out, shoot wide open threes, and it's kind of like they went away from that a little bit in that second quarter.
Individual scores for the Vikings. Carson Osee leads the way. He's got 12 points up to half here. Jacob Starcevic has 7. Brooks Bacco has 6. And then 3 guys with 2, Presley Peraza, Kylan Swenson, and Lucas Starcevic each with 2. Once again, that's OC with 12, Jacob Starcevic with 7, and Baco with 6. Leading the way for the Vikings. On the Burrow side of things, it's Keithan Mueller. He has 6 points and has been playing outstanding defense. The senior forward excited to be on the court here tonight. Chase Halfley has 3. Archer Kritzberger has 3. Each of those guys hit a 3-pointer, along with Keithan Mueller. And then 3 guys with 2, Alexander Duffner, Benjamin McRitchie, and Tyson Leshik each have 2. Once again, it's Keithan Mueller with 6 leading the way for the Burros. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to your live event, and specifically to the First Class Mortgage halftime show up here in the Farmers Union Ryan Opdahl broadcast booth. We're going to step away for about a minute and hopefully get back for the close of the FM Acro Team Number 2 performance.
Hillsboro Schools has provided me with so many opportunities. Whether you're into sports, the arts, or any other activities, there's something for every student to get involved in, and the teachers are pretty cool. I'm Lex Ellingson, a senior at Hillsboro High School. My favorite thing at Hillsboro High School is hanging out with my teammates after school, because it's helped me grow as a person and have fun in my community. Find your favorite at Hillsboro-Central Valley Schools. This message is from Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Hey fans, welcome back in to Kindred. Fun night here in Kindred. A lot of great energy and action. The FM Acro Team Number 2 getting a round of applause for their performance, well deserved. Like I said, it's the night of the game for the Kindred Area Arts Partnership. Home opener for the Vikings. Hillsboro-Central Valley comes in with this is their second game of the year. A lot of athleticism on the court. Excuse me, tonight we've talked about it, and we've talked about some of the others like Jake Brandt of the Burros down in Augie playing basketball, and I mentioned Jaden Peraza in front of us, Dawson Schaefer. Jaden Peraza just high jumped 6'11". Thought I'd throw out there just some of the phenomenal performances that have happened from kids within North Dakota over the last not too long. That NDSU Alumni Classic had a name that many Burrow fans know, Caden Pastian. He won the weighted throw and performed very good in the shot put. He got beat by Ethan Thomas, who's a name a lot of people are aware of from Grand Forks Central. Ethan Thomas, last year at the state Class A meet, won the jab, the disc, and the shot put, and started things off fantastically well. Jack Packer having a great year for the Bison. He placed in both the weight throw and the shot put, 4th and 5th, respectively. Blake Hushka finished in 10th place at that meet. Trey Heinrich is another Kindred alum who, boy, he is just ripping it up. I think I know this was the case a couple weeks ago. He ran the second fastest 60-meter hurdle time in NDSU history.
Correct. I saw that on Twitter, too.
That's pretty good, Nick.
Yes, that is very good. I mean, a bunch of athletes coming out of North Dakota. Oscar Benson, he's played a role on NDSU football.
Big game coming up for him this weekend.
Correct. Yes, it's going to, a lot of these athletes, and we've only brought up kids from these two schools.
Reagan Baszler, she's a long time. I mean, I can't believe she was still running last year. She's a name that's stuck around for a long time that the Burros know well. Yeah, you're right. You could go back to Abby Dukeshire. Abby Dukeshire playing softball at Alabama, running camps right now. And if you're going to bring up Abby Dukeshire, you already brought up Trey Heinrich. Big weekend coming for some high school sweethearts.
Oh, yeah, Tina and Trey.
Tina Fryer and Trey Heinrich tying the knot here on Saturday. High school sweethearts, you could even call them neighbors.
I suppose you could.
Big day for those guys. So 2 Viking alum getting married on Saturday. Congratulations to Tina and Eli and to the Heinrich and Fryer family if they're listening. And you can't mention Tina and Abby without throwing in Taryn Johnson.
She's doing great at MSUM, playing basketball.
A lot of fun things happening, isn't there, Nick?
There is.
A lot of proud moments for these small communities. I know we didn't hit everybody, but kind of fun to look back on some of those
You
folks.
know, we didn't bring up Riley Sunram at the University of Minnesota, who's just playing on this basketball team for Kindred last year.
Redshirting with the Gophers right now. Gophers had a good year this year.
Tore his labrum again, his other one, so got surgery on that.
It's a lot of, there's a lot of things to enjoy about small town competition. This is one of them, Nick. A bunch of people trying to throw a little blue basketball at a black target, and we'll see who the big winner is. Once we get the winner.
Well, there's one right in the middle of that center.
Yeah, someone absolutely nailed it. And is that Max Starcevich?
That looks like Max Starcevich.
What are they?
He definitely grabbed.
Well, he grabbed the winner. So do they know who they already know who the winner is. It must be this guy wearing number 18 in the Vikings jersey, pounding his chest.
I think that's Kozowski, right. Young Kozowski.
Okay. Well, we'll have potentially the official winner when we come back. Once again, thanks for tuning in to the broadcast here. Josh Omeris alongside Dick Eggman. First Class Mortgage halftime show. We'll be back in a minute to wrap things up.
Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, North Dakota has adapted to the growing needs of the edible bean industry since 1982. Production of edible beans helps many growers in the Red River Valley make their farming operation more profitable. These growers are also producing a nutritious, high-protein food source, helping feed a hungry world. Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, with receiving stations at Sharon, Larimore, Devil's Lake, Wilton, Washburn, Lincoln, East Grand Forks, Grafton, and Garski. Learn more at centralvalleybean.com or 701-847-2622.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Almost half of the energy used in homes goes toward heating and cooling the spaces we live in. Energy Star certified heating and cooling equipment can improve your comfort while lowering electric bills. Through its Bright Energy Solutions program, City of Hillsboro offers rebates for a wide range of energy-efficient equipment like heat pumps and central air conditioners. You can also get a rebate for having your cooling system professionally tuned up. Call the City of Hillsboro to learn more about rebates or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
Cutting Edge Ag connects your operation with first-hand expertise and industry-best precision ag technology from Ag Leader. We've simplified precision farming with powerful tools to maximize profit opportunities like never before. No matter the size of your farm or the complexity of your field activities, Cutting Edge Ag is your local partner for a more profitable future. Unlock a new era of farming success with Ag Leader and Cutting Edge Ag.
Hey fans, welcome back into the Kindred Gymnasium for the First Class Mortgage halftime show. Locally owned and operated, First Class Mortgage is more than just their company name. It's the way they do business. Whether you're buying a new home or refinancing your existing mortgage, I got distracted there for a second. Whether you're buying a new home or refinancing your existing mortgage, their dedicated team takes the time to understand your financial situation. They provide first-class service, first-class knowledge, and first-class experience at the lowest interest rates. For more information, go online to firstclasscorp.com. A lot of folks tuning in here tonight. Thank everybody for checking out your live event. Jason Getty is on here, helping us out with the sound earlier. That he did not tell me to mention this by any means, but Peyton Getty playing at NDSCS.
Yes, she is. I kind of forgot Peyton went down to play basketball at NDSCS, and that program has done really well on the girls' side for quite a few years now.
A lot of good athletes and athletics at NDSCS.
Yes. I think the football just won their the championship this year for JUCO in football.
They went to a bowl game. I know that, so I don't know.
I think
how
they won the
did
championship and had a bowl game.
And then they got. Let's not talk about the bowl game because I think they got smoked on
I
that
think
one.
they did lose the bowl game. Yes.
But in any case, thanks to Jason Getty. You've heard from Pat Anvik. My Uncle Dominic's listening, and a happy birthday to Uncle Dominic.
Nick Starcevic.
Not today, but yesterday.
Down in the cities.
Yeah.
Michael Hall, Brendan Fowler.
There's a good athlete to come out of here.
Yes, he's down in Georgia.
Michael Hall, too, I suppose.
Yeah, he's an all right athlete.
But appreciate everybody tuning in. It's a fun night in the gymnasium, and glad that folks are having fun outside of the gymnasium as well. That'll wrap things up here. Once again, the Vikings lead 31-18 at the half. Leading scorer for the Vikings, Carson Ossie, he has 12, and leading scorer for the Burros is Keithan Mueller, he has 6. Right now, the Vikings have 6 players who have scored, and the Burros have 6 as well. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to the First Class Mortgage Halftime Show. We'll be back in 30 seconds for quarter number 3.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank Community Bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All right, fans. Iverson's on the soundboard, rocking the gym. Doing a fine job as always. And we're getting ready for quarter 3 action.
Yeah, props to Iverson. Football games, insane music. Basketball, insane music. Baseball, insane music. Does everything for us here in Kindred.
And then you go to the video board. You got Wendy Bernier on the video board, and the hands are clapping on there in case people don't know what to do with their hands.
And not just on the video board. She puts together great highlight films of every sport for all these kids so that they can have and go back and look at for the rest of their lives.
You just let my I don't know what to do with my hands reference go by the wayside there. But kudos to Wendy for putting that on the board.
I'm not as witty as you, Josh.
All right. We're going to give you guys the winners of all the Kindred Area Arts partnership stuff that was going on, the chili competition, the ball toss, and the quilt raffle after a little while here. But we'll wait till there's a good break in action. Ossie gives the Baco. Vikings lead 31-18. Starcevic over to Spellhaug. Ball fake, and then it goes inside but tipped off the fingers of Miller, and it'll stay with the Vikings. 27 on the shot clock. Baco looking inbound. He gives to the 10 spot on to Isaac Spellhaug. Carson Ossie going to take another shot at a 3, in and out, no good. Rebound up and no good by Spellhaug, and now it's the Burros that come down and kick to the corner.
Ossie's kind of gotten a little cold from behind the arc. He started off hot in that first quarter, and I don't know if he's made one since, Josh.
Peraza with a nice drive, but can't get it to fall. Rebound's going to go to Baco, and here's Ossie taking it in.
It's a good drive.
Nice physical drive there by Ossie. Burros.
Speaking of good drive.
Oh, that was an excellent basket there by Chase Halfley. My goodness.
Halfley, I think, just went up to Ossie there.
Fantastic basket by Halfley, and that's something the Burros are continue to do. Not go away, not go away, not go away. If they continue to keep this game close, who knows what will happen in the fourth quarter. We've said this before, but in a very well-coached team. Elliot Rotvold knows what he's doing on the bench there.
Peraza from deep.
Nice three-point basket there by Presley Peraza, the senior. He's up to 5 right now. Good defense by the Vikings. Burros wear blue, and the Vikings in white. Going to be a foul here against Peraza.
Kind of like what we talked about at halftime. You see how you got the ball down low for the Vikings. Everyone collapses because they have guys that can score easily from down low. They got to go double team. one kick out to Peraza at the top of the key, and there's 3 points.
Peraza gets his second foul there. They work inside, and a nice
Bank's open.
Yeah, absolutely. The Kindred State Bank is wide open. Benjamin McRitchie thanks them for their services. And it's 36-22. OC has the ball knocked away by Leshik, but picks it back up, and now it's Peraza who's going to drive. A blocking call there against Bryce Miller, going to be his second foul. Oh, wait a second now. I'm way off there.
That's his fourth.
That's his fourth.
Hey,
well, I know that
first game rust.
Archer Kritzberger is going to come into the game, but that's going to be a major problem for the Burros as Bryce Miller, I apologize, he has 4 fouls right now, and I was way off on that. 2 for Hafley, 2 for Leshik, 1 for Kritzberger, and 4 for Miller. Peraza makes both baskets. And he's up to 7. Inside the Burros go, and nice basket
Good
there
finish
by McRitchie. McRitchie has 4 already in the third quarter. Vikings quickly move down the court, but a steal there by Kritzberger. And right back go the Vikings. Here's Jake Starcevic down low, ball fake, and then the lay-in by Jake Starcevic. Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency timeout underway. From banking to insurance, let Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency handle your requests. For more information, go online to kindredstatebank.com. We'll be back in a minute.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered 2-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
Happy holidays from the Kindred Gymnasium. Josh Omeris alongside Nicholas Eggman. Talking about that aforementioned video board. Just saw Santa doing some dancing on there. That's something that if you didn't see it live, you're not going to get to see it at all. Because Santa has now gone to bed to rest and get ready for the big day coming up. 3-pointer way off the mark, but we'll call it a pass. The pass goes to Mueller, and Mueller lays it in. 40-26.
Mueller's having a great game for Hillsboro here tonight.
He's got 8 points. Continues to lead the way for the Burros. 3-point attempt here for Starcevic, no good. Rebound, OC. Oh, and he can't get it to go. Ball's going to be knocked around. Officials look at each other, and they're going to talk it over.
Yeah, I think they got it right there, Josh. I think that was off of Peraza's hand down low.
Checking in is going to be Alexander Duffner. You know, talking about that, Nick, it's nice to see them get together and talk about it. You know, I mean, instead of be so quick about here's the call, get the call right.
Yeah, not a quick judgment call.
So the Burros get possession. 5 minutes left in the third quarter.
If you're the Burros and you can cut this to maybe like a 7-point deficit or get it underneath 10 with going into the fourth quarter, that'd be big.
3-pointer no good. Rebound OC. OC moves it up to Peraza. Peraza stops at the wing, gives back to OC. OC over to Spellhaug, and now to Baco. Baco moves to his left, thinks about it, but then gives to Peraza. Peraza to OC. OC has it knocked away. Great defense there by Leshik, and Leshik's going to take. OC does not give up on it, plays good defense back, and it's a battle.
Great jump there by Isaac to save that ball.
Both teams working hard on the defensive end. And probably something you'd expect, Nick, early on in the season. Teams are probably going to be more defensively sound than they are with the offensive side of things.
And not necessarily having all those offensive plays in, not as smooth, that poetry of motion that you would say in that offensive side of the ball quite yet.
Chase Hafley picks up his 3rd foul, and he'll go to the bench. I believe checking in was Rognus. He's definitely on the floor, but I didn't see who came in for him. Baco tries to go to Luke Starcevic, sophomore to sophomore, and it doesn't work. One of the smallest guys on the floor comes out with it. It's Rognus. Oh, nice kiss off the glass there by Archer Kritzberger. He's up to 5.
Kritzberg that was a good lay-in because he saw Presley Peraza coming with one thing in his mind is to block that shot. He had to get that ball out quick. Soft little touch off the glass.
He definitely wanted that one. But, you know, by Duffner taking that foul, the way Presley's going up with that ball, he is not only going to dunk it, but he's taking it down with authority.
That's momentum.
Absolutely, and you stunt that momentum a little bit. So, you know, very good foul by Duffner.
I know Baco said that before too. Like, feed a little bit off these dunks. If we don't get these dunks, it's hard to get the momentum. As soon as Kindred sees a dunk go in, it's like, good luck stomping them.
Yeah, they had 3 early, and I don't think they've had one since the first quarter.
Nope.
And that, like I said, that one wasn't just going to be a nice little gentle dunk.
No.
It was going to be a
that would have had everyone standing in the gym.
Let's see if the Burros can respond.
Wide open layup.
Wide open layup, and they do. Keithan Mueller continues having a great game here for the Burros. He's up to double digits now with 10, 42-30. Another steal here. The aforementioned Mueller continues to have a game.
Nice finish by Mueller there.
Absolutely, he gets the steal and the finish, and that wasn't easy with the 6'9" Osi hot on his heels.
I think that was Starcevic coming behind him.
Either way, good call though, partner. Foul going to be called against Brody Rognus. I believe
that's
that'll be his
Hillsboro's
first.
5th, so that'll send Baco to the line.
For 2. Yep, it is Rognus's first. Kylan Swenson set to check in, and so is Benjamin McRitchie. As Baco makes his first. 7 for Baco. Once again, McRitchie and Swenson in. Starcevic
Interesting
and
to
Mueller.
see here, Josh.
Go
You
ahead.
got Kylan Swenson, 5'9", 5'10", out trying to maybe go rebound this ball, and you got Osi and Peraza standing at the top of the key.
Nope,
Doesn't matter. And he gets
it. What do we know, huh? That is interesting. So they miss. Luke Starcevic has it, and then it goes into Kylan Swenson, who's the smallest of those 4. And Kylan Swenson now goes to the charity stripe.
I wouldn't expect anything else from that kid.
Yeah, absolutely. Hard-nosed, gritty player. Had a phenomenal football season, and last season a phenomenal spring baseball season. We had the pleasure to work with him on the Legion baseball field. He was awesome there, and all of that coming off of a gruesome injury.
In the weight room, I don't say this lightly, every single morning as well.
There's kids that say they work hard and think they work hard, and I'm sure many of them do. Kylan Swenson wouldn't even say he does.
Nope.
He just does it.
Ooh, that did not look good for Leshek. I think he got knocked in the face there. I think Kylan might have gotten him pretty well there.
It's Tyson Leshek on the floor. We'll step away for a minute and we'll report back to you. Hopefully that Tyson Leshek is okay. We'll be back in about a minute with an update.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Hey fans, welcome back. No official report to give there on...
Got up, walked back to the training room.
Up on his own power and walking back to get things checked out. Kylan Swenson will be called for the foul. It's his second. And hopefully we'll see Leshek back. Nice inbounds there, but not able to put it back was McRitchie.
Swenson skies up and gets the rebound.
45-32 Vikings lead. We're under 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Baco at the wing, gives to Presley, the other wing. Stop, pop, and hit is what Presley Peraza does. He's up to 11, Peraza is. Vikings lead 47-32. They've extended it to 15. Hillsboro-Central Valley with the ball, looking to cut away at the lead. Here's a three-point attempt. No good. And that'll go out of bounds. Coach Lehman.
Must have gotten back early from the wrestling triangular they had tonight up in Thompson.
Were they in Thompson or were they in Northern Cass?
I think you're right.
Northern Cass, yep. Girls and boys wrestling. Was it a duel?
Triangular.
Okay, I knew it was one of the two.
Thompson, Kindred, and Northern Cass.
Okay. Vikings wrestling been underway here for a while now. Here's Ossie. And he pops. Finish. He's up to 16 now, Ossie is.
Hillsboro had this lead cut down to 10. Now it's back up to 17 for the Vikings.
Rogness gives over to the corner.
Bang.
To Benjamin McRitchie, and McRitchie says, hold on. I'm going to hit this three, and it's 49-35 as we have another timeout on the floor. Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency timeout. We are going to take a 1-minute break for this 1-minute timeout.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Hey fans, welcome back into Kindred. We said it was a full timeout, but here's some Kindred Area Arts Partnership Awards we'd like to announce. Nick, take it away.
Yeah, a quilt made by Elaine Swenson. Some quilt that is auctioned off every single year here at this Kindred Area Arts Night in Kindred is won by Diane Ossie.
24 degrees out, feels like 15. A quilt sounds like a great thing to have tonight.
Yes. Culinary champion, I think it was chili they made tonight.
It was chili, yeah.
Will be won by Beth Odegaard.
Hey, there's Santa dancing right there for Beth Odegaard.
Reigning champ, won last year too.
Wow, we got to get some of her chili.
Yep. And then a Chuck-a-Puck, as we already said, was won by Brody Kozowski.
Chuck-a-ball.
Well,
Chuck-a-puck is a thing they do at hockey games. I know that. Don't try to say we're chucking a puck here on a basketball court. In any case, congratulations to Mr. Kozowski. You said Brody?
Yep, Brody.
I mean, he nailed it right on the bullseye.
Older brother, Hudson Kozowski's freshman on the basketball team.
He's going to be a good shot putter, I'll tell you that much. Foul on the floor there by Archer Kritzberger. It's his second. Is that it? Are we good on the awards?
That is it.
Okay. Once again, Miller has 4 fouls. Halfley has 3. 2 by Duffner and 2 by Kirchberger. Ossie missed the front end there. On the Vikings side, I think a bunch with 2. Acco with 2, Peraza with 2, Spellhog with 2, Swenson with 2. And Ossie makes 1 of 2. He's at 17. Good start to the season by Ossie. Ossie comes into this game with 630 points, hoping to get to 1,000 by the end of the year. Presley Peraza has 813 coming into this game, hoping to get to 1,000. Not tonight, of course. That would be pretty amazing, huh? This season. Baco already at 460, and Jacob Starcevic, of course, well over 1,000. He hit his 1,000th early last season. Here comes a 3-on-2 for the Vikings. Ossie. Oh, jump ball.
Jump ball, possession arrow to Hillsboro.
Burrows wanted that to be a travel. They'll get the ball either way, but it'll cost them the possession arrow on this one. Checking in will be Keithan Mueller. He's had a great night. Leads the way with 12 points for the Burrows. He's back in the game here.
Under a minute left to play here in the third.
55 seconds on the board as the Burrows try to cut into a 15-point deficit. Taking it inside is McRitchie.
Nice move.
Nice moves, just didn't have the touch to finish. Another jump ball. A little bit of a jab step there by Mueller. There was almost more punches thrown right there than that Tyson
Jake Paul
fight there. All kidding aside, nothing was going to happen there. Two good kids. Just a little bit of
intensity.
Emotion. Yeah, intensity, that's right.
Well, it looks like we've lost the scoreboard here in Kindred.
But a 6-second differential on the shot clock and game clock. Now it's shut off as the Burros turn over the Vikings. Burros with the ball and can hold for the last shot. 20 seconds left in the quarter. With the ball is Rognus. Rognus works against OC. Rognus stands 5'9" and OC 6'9". There's a 1 foot difference between the two of them. 5 seconds on the game clock. 4, 3, 2. Here's the shot, and no good. As the score will end after 3 quarters, Vikings 50 and Hillsboro-Central Valley 35. So Vikings lead up here in the Farmers Union Ryan Opdahl broadcast booth by a score of 50-35. We'll step away for a minute and have the fourth quarter when we get back.
Hey there. We're here
to invite you
to join First Community Credit Union. FCCU is the proud partner
of the University of North Dakota Athletics.
FCCU is here to coach you
through every financial play. No turnovers.
Only buckets.
When you join FCCU,
you get the full UND experience.
Enjoy our exclusive
UND credit and debit cards.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
Well, fans, welcome back. Hopefully we didn't spoil anybody's plans, but they had not announced the quilt winner or the culinary winner.
I just have the inside scoop, Josh.
It's like you heard it here first on your live event. Three-pointer way off the mark as Brooks Bacco gets the rebound. Goes down into the paint to Peraza, and Peraza works his way into the paint. He's going to get fouled and go to the line. This foul is going to go against.
These last 3 minutes here, Josh, have gotten a little physical.
Yep.
Got bodies flying all over the court.
Keith and Mueller going to pick up his first foul. On the Golden Harvest Tim Cazzette scoreboard, it still reads 50-35, and now it is 51-35. As Peraza goes up to 12 points now. I want to thank Tim Cazzette and Golden Harvest for sponsoring the scoreboard. As once again, the Golden Harvest Tim Cazzette scoreboard moves up another notch for the Vikings. 52-35 is the score.
Vikings have hopped into a zone here on defense. 2-3.
Nice pass, but knocked away by Peraza. The shot goes up by McRitchie and no good. Bacco moves quick. Gives to Peraza, great ball movement. Spellhaug, nice ball fake.
Yeah. Those are 2 good passes to get a wide open shot.
Spellhaug on the board for the first time. Excellent ball movement there by the Vikings. Central Valley goes down low, and it's McRitchie, the 6'4" senior, puts it in. He's up to double digits. He has 11. I want to thank Goldmark Commercial for their sponsorship as well, from commercial land to farmland and from office to industrial. Goldmark Commercial has the skills to handle all your commercial real estate and farmland needs. Go online to goldmarkcommercial.com to connect with their expert team of trusted agents. Once again, thanks to Goldmark Commercial for sponsoring Kindred Athletics. 54-37. Vikings with the ball, 6:38 left in the game. Starcevic to Peraza. Spellhaug wants it. He gets it. He goes to the baseline. Good defense there by Rognus. From the wing, it's Osi. Splashes that one down. Osi with his third 3 of the night. He's at 20 now.
First since the
Luke Starcevic with the steal.
first quarter.
Nice move by him.
Oh, big man.
Big boy, Lucas Starcevic.
Little Euro from the big boy.
Lucas, he kind of looks, he's got a, a little shade of tanness from, the warmer European countries. Here's a 3-point attempt and a splash from number 30, Archer Kirchberger, his second 3 of the night. His coach shakes his head with a grin on that. Once again, Tim Cassette and the Golden Harvest scoreboard reads 59-40 as we go to our Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency timeout. 30-second timeout. Thanks to Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency for sponsoring.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey, swatch, autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
Happy holidays from Josh and Nick. In the Kindred Gymnasium, the Farmers Union Ryan Opdahl broadcast booth. Thanks again to Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency for sponsoring the timeouts. Looking for more information, go online to kindredstatebank.com. Oh, yeah!
Man.
There we go.
They just call a technical on him.
Isaac Spellhaug and Brooks Bacco. He caught it, he turned around and reversed alley-ooped it. Oh, they did call a technical.
What?
I don't know that I agree with that. He reversed. That interesting call there. I thought that Brooks caught it, turned around, dunked it, and they called a technical for him holding on to the rim. Is that right?
They did.
And so the technical, unfortunate call there, I think, against the Vikings. Benjamin McRitchie gets 2 shots.
I think if he lets go there, he falls onto his back and risks injuring himself.
Well, let's just say I know they practice dunking, but I don't think they practice too many reverse alley-oop dunks where you feel unfamiliar with who's below you.
No.
I'd take nothing away from Spellhaug and Brooks Bacco, not that anybody cares, but what a phenomenally athletic alley-oop there by the Vikings. The 2 points still go on the board for the Vikings. Correct, Nick?
Yes.
Okay.
Just see, it's two free throws for Hillsboro
and the ball, which they would have already gotten anyway.
Correct.
So 2 for 2, but it was an exciting 2 for the Vikings. 61-42 as Bacco has the ball. OC to Peraza, back to Spellhaug.
OC from deep again.
Another 3-pointer. The man is on fire. Carson OC has 23, 4 of them coming from 3-point land. And here's Bacco. This one's being thrown down. Yes, it is. And he gets off the rim on that one. Bacco with back-to-back dunks. 66-42 on the Tim Cassette Golden Harvest scoreboard. Hillsboro with the ball. Nice shot there. Great touch off the hand of Alexander Duffner, and he has 4. Really nice shot there by the 6'5" forward, Alexander Duffner. Inside the Vikings go, and boy, this game is not slowing down at all, Nick. They're going back and forth with some good offense. Thinking about it, there was Miller, and then putting it in is Chase Halfley for 3. He has 8 points, and that's his second 3-pointer of the night from the junior guard, Chase Halfley.
Oh, another 3 from OC off the mark.
Vikings with the ball, 66-47. Luke Starcevic working hard down low against a couple of defenders and can't get it to go. Nice rebound there by Alexander Duffner. More physical play here as McRitchie brings it in. Spellhog holds his ground, and Carson Ossie has the ball. Spellhog thinks about it, picks up a screen, and gives over to Peraza. 3:34 left in the game. Peraza can't get it to fall. Rebound goes to Halfley. Up quickly, but off the fingertips of Alexander Duffner. Subs coming in here. Jake Starcevic, Gabe Whipple, and Kylan Swenson. And in for the Burros is Archer Kirchberger.
Still looks like.
And Mueller.
Role players for both teams, or starters
Mueller.
for both teams. 3:23 here left in the fourth.
Whipple down to Swenson. Swenson to Baco. Baco across to Gabe Whipple. Gabe Whipple defended by Kritzberger. Swenson to Starcevic. Spinorama, left-hander. Pass to Baco. Spellhog out to, Baco out to Spellhog, who has the three-pointer.
Deep
In
shot.
and out. Good corner coverage there by Spellhog.
Safety.
Here comes Jake Starcevic, who's able to get the left-hand lay-in, and he's in double digits with 11. 2:37 left in the game here as the drive from Halfley ends up with a kick out to Kritzberger, and Kritzberger has his third three of the night, and he's in double digits with 11. For a defensive battle, things really opened up offensively here.
Sure did.
And Starcevic shouldn't have taken that little jab step. He was a little too strong. Going to be a foul here called against Kylan Swenson, his third.
Here
Checking in is a whole bunch of new people. Fresh blood on the court. 0, 11, 25, and 34. We got Jaron Reed, Smallbeck, Elijah Smallbeck coming in. I believe, Drew Barkley into the game. And Rylan Buchholz, I think, are the new guys. Rylan Buchholz gives on to Elijah Smallbeck.
And for the Vikings,
Jaron Reed.
Graham Hess, Tyler Gronwald, Gabe Iverson, Gabe Whipple, and Kyle Campbell.
Vikings did win a closely contested JV game. Worth mentioning that right now. It was a great game, Nick.
Yeah, the Vikings, I think, found themselves down at 12 or 13 at one point and battled all the way back to win that sucker.
Here's a tackle on the court. Alex Duffner takes down Gabe Whipple. Whipple sacked on the play. Third foul from Duffner. Gabe Iverson, junior guard, 5'11", gives to Gabe Whipple, his classmate. And down to Tyler Gronwald, sophomore. Graham Hess, a sophomore. Now three-point basket underway by Whipple is no good. Rebound went to Jaron Reed. And now it's Smallbeck who kicks it out. He kicked it out to Rylan Buchholz, and then the ball goes out of bounds. Into the game now will be one of your star pitchers from this summer, Eli Mack. Nicholas.
Yes, Eli Mack.
State Babe Ruth champion Eli Mack. The lefty on the mound who can throw gas.
Yeah, big role on that Babe Ruth team this summer. Very good kid, hard worker, freshman on this team right now.
Alexander Duffner tries to drive, but there's going to be a foul. This foul is going to go against Kyle Campbell, junior, forward. Stands at 5 feet 10 inches, but just like his brother, wears a nasty mustache. Cole, another one we didn't mention. Cole Campbell having a great cross-country and track career at the University of Jamestown. With the ball is Elijah Smallbeck. Ball's on the floor, but eventually gets to Drew Barkley. Working the baseline.
Good pass.
A nice pass there. Good pass by Reed on to Alexander Duffner. Alexander Duffner has 6 on the night. Tyler Gronwald gives to Mack. And Mack back to Gronwald, who gives to Hess. Out
That
of
one got
bounds, yeah.
tipped. Yep.
Graham Hess, another one of your stars from the Babe Ruth team. Phenomenal catcher for your crew. Hard-nosed, gritty player. Graham Hess with the ball. Kicks up to Tyler Gronwald, another one of your guys. Nicholas, shortstop. Iverson, excellent shot.
Dang.
Shooting it over Jaron Reed.
Another
and it's
baseball
number
player.
343. Gabriel Iverson.
Looking
20
nice with some short hair.
Excuse me. Nice basket there by Duffner. He's at 8. And the Vikings can dribble it out if they want, but it's stolen and given to Reed. Jaron Reed can't get it to fall, but boy, Alexander Duffner is just on a tear here, and he's found himself in double digits. That should do things here in Kindred. It was a fun and exciting home opener for the Vikings. They are going to walk away victorious by a score of 71-56. So the final reading of the Golden Harvest Tim Cassette scoreboard is going to be the Kindred Vikings 71 and the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros 56. Once again, thank you to Golden Harvest and Tim Cassette for sponsoring the scoreboard. It reads in favor of the Vikings. Vikings win 71-56. Don't go away yet, fans. We've got a lot of awards to give. And we're going to be back in the booth here after about a 2-minute break. We will, like I said, we'll be back and take a look at a wrap on this on the game. So come back for the Farmers Union Ryan Opdahl broadcast booth finale as we get into our post-game show in about 2 minutes. We'll see you back soon.
Green Earth Landscaping offers a full range of services, including commercial and residential landscape design and installation, maintenance and sprinkler services. From outdoor kitchens to patios, retaining walls, lighting, fine grade, sod and hydroseed, and anything in between, Green Earth Landscaping has you covered, servicing the Fargo-Moorhead area and beyond. For more information, go online to greenearthnd.com. That's greenearthnd.com.
It's that time of year again. Time to kick off another exciting and fun-filled school year. Everyone at Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead hope we all can join together and make it a successful and safe school year. If you're driving to your school buildings, at school bus stops, please watch carefully for children. Welcome back, students, teachers, staff, and administration from Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead, providing living environments for seniors that maximize health, independence, and quality of life. The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club is made up of parents, fans, and community members who work together to build team and community spirit. The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club supports Hillsboro and Central Valley students in their school activities and encourages all students to be involved in the activities at your school. The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club takes great pride in uniting the communities to support the boroughs, encouraging everyone to promote school spirit, sportsmanship, and to support the Hillsboro-Central Valley students. It's the Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club.
There's more at 104. Hillsboro, North Dakota has everything you need on your next road trip. Food, fuel, fun, and family-friendly activities. Stop by and fill up your tank or grab a bite to eat. Have a blast at Goose River Golf Club, the swimming pool, or one of our beautiful parks. There's even ice skating and cross-country skiing. Take in the sights or stay the night so you don't miss a thing. Experience Hillsboro and see why there's more at 104.
I was visiting with Ben at the Hillsboro Body Shop, and we discussed, well, a lot of things. And then we were discussing, when do you think about the body shop? Most times it's after your vehicle gets damaged from an accident, hitting a deer, hailstorms, scratches, dents, windshield cracks. Ben says, beep. I say, when you need the repairs to your vehicle as you're thinking of the Hillsboro Body Shop, call Ben, 701-636-4981.
Keep yourself healthy as we head into the colder weather. Hillsboro Drug and Gift is your locally owned full-service pharmacy with prescription and over-the-counter medications, cough and cold medications, and more. Don't forget, you can now text Hillsboro Drug anytime for your prescription refills, 701-636-5231. Hillsboro Drug also offers free delivery in Hillsboro and Halstead. And there's always something new at Hillsboro Drug with a great selection of seasonal items, gifts, and cards for all occasions. They're always happy to help you, and they thank you for your business at Hillsboro Drug and Gift.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get the C-Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
Hey fans, welcome back into Kindred for the Dakota Heritage Bank post-game show. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. Individual totals here for each team go as follows. Once again, the Vikings are victorious 71-56. On the Hillsboro-Central Valley side of things, it was Ben McRitchie leading the way with 13 points. Keithan Mueller had 12. Archer Kritzberger had 11, and Alex Duffner had 10. So 4 guys in double digits for the Burros. Chase Hafley had 8, and Leshik had 2. 6 scorers for the Burros. Once again, 4 of them in double digits. Benjamin Ritchie leading the way with 13 for the Burros. On the Vikings side of things, 8 guys in the scorebooks here tonight. Carson Ossie leading the way with 23 points. Had a great night. Did everything from dunking the ball to hitting threes. He had 4 threes on the evening. So Carson Ossie with 23. He leads the way. 13 for Presley Peraza. 11 each for Jacob Starcevic and Brooks Bacco. 4 points in the books for Kylan Swenson and also for Lucas Starcevic. 3 points for Gabriel Iverson. And 2 for Isaac Spellhaug. So once again, 8 guys scoring for the Vikings. Carson Ossie leading the way with 23. Peraza with 13. Jacob Starcevic and Brooks Bacco each with 11. Those are the double-digit scorers for the Vikings. Vikings come out, have a full gym, lots of action, and do a phenomenal job. Thanks for tuning into the Dakota Heritage post-game show. We're going to have a post-game interview with you in about a minute, and we'll let you guess who that is, as you might see him making his big old tall self up to the booth here. See you back in a minute.
Club thanks you for your support of their activities and events. Stop in and to check out their new menu. Enjoy the Vets Club appetizers every Wednesday from 5 till 7. And as I've said many times, they have the best roasted chicken around. Enjoy roasted chicken every Saturday from 5:30 till 7:30. Get there early because sometimes it's gone early because it is the best roasted chicken. Fries and coleslaw also available with this meal every Saturday. Dine in or take out. The Hillsboro Vets Club.
At Ironhide, we like to have our sales guys cater to the owners of the businesses or the customers that they're trying to help out to actually find a solution to their problem. We understand that customers have a job to do, and we strive to keep that job going without interruption.
We've invested so heavily in this facility, but bigger than that, in the people.
Hey fans, welcome into Kindred. We haven't officially named it, but we're going to do so right now. The player of the game tonight, the Enbridge player of the game, is Carson Ossie. Stands 6 feet 9 inches. He's a senior. Life takes energy. Enbridge, energy for life. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Congratulations, Carson, most importantly on a nice win here tonight and also on a fantastic game. How exciting was it getting back into the gym with a packed crowd here tonight in Kindred?
Oh, it's so exciting. I mean, walking in the gym and seeing those stands full when you're warming up, and the energy in this building was out of this world. And it was great. We got a great community behind us, and so
Good, good. You did a little bit of everything tonight. You led the game off with a dunk to put your team on the board. How exciting was that to start off the game with a slam-a-lama ding-dong?
All those dunks are huge for us, big hype plays, get the crowd into it, get the bench into it, and we just feed off each other's energy from those plays.
You had 4 threes. You had 23 points. Like I said, you had the dunk. What do you like doing better? You like dunking it, or you like burying the three?
I like burying threes, especially those deep ones. I don't know, they're fun.
You guys are off to a great start. You've had a long stretch of practices. How's the practices been going? I'm sure you were eager to get out on the court, but how's the early part of the season looking for you guys so far?
Our practices are going good. There's still some early season hiccups and stuff like that, but we had 13 practices before our first game, which was a long stretch there, but now to get on the court and finally play when it feels great.
Congratulations, Mr. Osi, on, like I said, the win and on being named the Enbridge Player of the Game. 23 in the books for you. Congrats.
Thank you.
Well, you just saw it, fans. Carson Osi named the Enbridge Player of the Game. Life takes energy. Enbridge, energy for life. Enbridge.com. Visit Enbridge.com for career opportunities. We have a couple more awards to give away. One of them that we're going to do next is the Connection of the Game, sponsored by Halstead Telephone Company. Discover local reliability you can trust. Halstead Telephone, it's how to connect. Check out HalsteadTEL.com for more information. Nick, I'll turn this over to you. Connection of the game, and then we'll do the play of the game following that. What is the HTC Halstead Telephone Company connection of the game tonight?
Well, it came in the fourth quarter. You had a Spellhog at the top of the key. Brooks Baca was cutting on the backside, and Spellhog saw him, threw that ball up, was a little off target, but with Brooks Baca and his vertical that he has, jumps up, gets it, has to rearrange, throws it over his head, and dunks that sucker. That's the connection of the game here from Kindred, North Dakota.
And you can't see it, but Nick just put on a great demonstration of it up here in the booth as well. So too bad you guys didn't see that. But a great, reverse,
hands, Josh.
Yeah, reverse alley-oop between the two of them. They did get called for a technical, and so I'm going to go with for the play of the game, sponsored by Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Agassiz Precision Ag is in Hillsboro, has services throughout the entire Red River Valley and beyond. They specialize in everything from basic planter maintenance to customized planter builds to meet the individualized needs of their growers. Precision Ag of Agassiz Precision Ag is the planter of the future that you can put in your shed today. Call 701-436-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. Brooks Baco got the ball soon after that.
Yes.
And was wide open, and he had another highlight reel dunk to follow the, maybe I'm going to say the misfortunes of a call on the previous one. I thought that just coming, not getting too rattled or upset or anything about what had happened, and having another fantastic dunk there to follow it up warranted him getting the Agassiz Precision Ag play of the game. Nick, closing thoughts on tonight's game?
It's fun to be back, Josh. It's good to be back up here, even though you can't see out of one eye. I can barely talk. It's only going to go up from here.
Well, we were a three-eyed, one-voice wonder show today, and worked through some kinks. But you're exactly right. It's always fun to get up in the booth, and kudos to both teams. It's not fun if you're watching bad basketball, and that certainly was not the case tonight.
Class A division.
Yeah.
We said it all year last year, and I think it's going to be the same way this year. It's always going to be good games out here.
Hillsboro-Central Valley never went away. They kept fighting and fighting and fighting in an inexperienced squad that showed a lot of grit and determination. Unfortunately, they start the year 0-2, but Region 1 and Region 2 is looking strong in the Class A division. So Once again, the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros fall to the Kindred Vikings 71-56. They move to an 0-2 record. The Vikings win their first game of the year, and they go to 1-0 on the early part of the year. A special congratulations to the Vikings. A big thank you to the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros. To all of our sponsors out there, congratulations once again to Carson Ossie, who was named the Enbridge Player of the Game. Congratulations to Isaac Spellhaug and Brooks Bacco for winning the Connection of the Game, sponsored by Halstead Telephone Company. And congratulations to Brooks Bacco for winning the Play of the Game, sponsored by Agassiz Precision Ag. Lots of other awards given out tonight from Kindred Area Arts Partnership, and a congratulations to those folks. Next up on the board for the Kindred Vikings. Quickly here, let me find this before I misspeak.
I think it's next Saturday against Shiloh Christian.
December 21st at Shiloh Christian. The Vikings head out west this Saturday, just a few days. But
it's going to be a great matchup out west. The Shiloh Christian boys and girls. So Kindred, both boys and girls, are headed out there that day. All four of those teams are ranked in the top 5 in the state.
So good luck to the Kindred Vikings as they head out to Shiloh Christian on December 21st. The boys then go to they play Killdeer at Valley City on the 28th, little holiday classic. And then we're back with the boys on January 3rd when they host Thompson. That should be fun.
Should be fun.
Thompson's supposed to be pretty solid this year.
Yes.
Be a fun Region 1, Region 2 crossover once again. On the Hillsboro side of things, on the 20th, so Friday, they will host Devil's Lake, and then they go to Shiloh Christian on the 28th of December. They host Wapaton on December 31st, so looking for New Year's Eve plans, and you're in the Hillsboro area, go check out another Region 1-2 crossover. Well, Nicholas, I think it's time to wrap it up. Would you agree?
It is. Well, we'll see you all back here on Thursday night when Kindred Vikings girls basketball take on Valley City.
Kindred girls home opener Thursday night. Kindred and Nick and I will be on your live event to have that game in action. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Once again, congratulations to the Kindred Vikings. They are victorious by a score of 71-56. Good night, everybody.